Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? How are you doing? Who else do I have the pleasure of watching me this morning? Good morning to you all. I hope you guys slept well last night and having a good morning thus far. It's your girl Twan. I'm up this morning. Gonna open up my new toy. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Good morning. Hello, hello. Who do I have the pleasure of watching this morning? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and like the live. Come out of the bushes and say hello. Let me know who you are and where you watching from. Linda says, I am good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I slept in a little bit this morning. You know, I'm normally up at 4 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. And then on Fridays, I usually get up around 5. So this morning when I woke up, it was almost 7 o'clock. I got up to go use the restroom, and when I come back, I looked at my watch, and I was like, "Oh wow, it's almost 7." Because I was planning on getting up at 5. Yeah, because I have some videos I need to record, and yeah, my body said, "No, ma'am, just relax, just rest." So it did not allow me to wake up until a few minutes before 7. So yeah, I am here this morning. I didn't plan to go live, but I just said, you know what? I just asked my husband, I said, let me just go live real quick so I can do my unboxing and try my brand new KEURIG Brew+Chill for the very first time on live. That way I don't have to do all that recording and editing. It is what it is. Y'all get firsthand my experience. So let me just start off by saying that for those of you who are new here, I am Twan. I am on a healthy lifestyle journey to become physically fit, to get out of the diagnosis of obesity and the diagnosis of hypertension, heart disease. I currently have hypertension. I am on 3 medications. I am on losartan. I am on amlodipine, which is the generic for Norvasc, and I'm also on HCTZ, which is hydrochlorothiazide. That is a water pill. You know, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a water pill. Yes. It's a diuretic. It keeps you going to the restroom to remove some of the excess water that your body may retain from fluids, from sodium, things like that, to prevent you from, just swelling, having a lot of fluid retention. Good morning, Samuel Causey. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Your breakfast is up here.
Hold it. You know how to get quick.
And you can come fix you something to drink. Just kind of be quiet because I'm recording. Okay? Well, I'm not recording. I'm live. My sun rays can hear everything we're saying right now. My grandbaby's all over. I didn't think she was gonna wake up right now. He got to eat breakfast before he go to his baseball practice. KEURIG, so fancy. I love kitchen appliances. Yes. And so I started my weight loss journey at 394.4 pounds. Today, I am currently 300. Oh Lord, no, 264.1 pounds. Do y'all make mistakes like that too and say y'all weight wrong? I've been in threes for so long, and like my mind just keep want to be there for some reason. I am 264.1 pounds. Yes, I have lost a total of 130.3 pounds. Yay! And so one of the things that I started to do was increase in my medication. And when I got to 12.5 milligrams of being on Zepbound, I noticed that I started to feel fatigue a lot. Okay. And then when I got to 15 milligrams, the fatigue hit me big time, heavy. So with that being said, I was like, I need to do something. I was walking around the job like a zombie, falling asleep, catching myself dozing off. And when it got to the point where I doze off in traffic, I say, this ain't gonna work for me at all. I was like, no, this is not going to work. So what I decided to do was go get the lipo minnow injection to help me with energy. And then I finally took the advice from some of my sun rays, and other influencers that I watch on YouTube. I see that they drink coffee, or most people call it protein coffee, whatever your choice is. It's when you add protein to your coffee, because your coffee is going to help give you a little energy, help, boost you and wake you up, that type of thing. And then your protein is going to give you, the extra source of nutrient that you need, for your muscles and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try it, because I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't like coffee. And I started off with the Colombian coffee. Then I took the advice of others several people was telling me, Twan, you need to go to more milder blend of coffee. And so I'm trying it out now. I'm trying out the McCafe premium roast. I'm not sure if that's where I'm going to stay at, but I'm trying it for right now. But I do have in mind to go purchase some other coffees that I want to try as well. So I tried the hot and I tried the cold. And I must say, you guys, I have fallen in love with the cold coffee, the ice brew. I have fallen in love. So I've been experimenting, trying to figure out, how to keep my coffee cold. I took the suggestion of Miss Linda off of Linda's Journey. She's also in the chat right now. Matter of fact, I see my girl. She is Tamika just joined. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Sarah. If you're a content creator, you on here right now, drop a purple heart in the chat so others will know that you're here and they can go and follow you and support your journey as well. So with that being said, I've been putting ice in my coffee, and Linda's Journey suggested that I make ice out of coffee. So I have done so. I have a bag that I got started right now in my freezer. So here's my little beginning stack I have right here with my ice cubes, my coffee cubes for me to put in my coffee. And I must say that has been a blessing for me, because when it melts down, it doesn't make my coffee watery. It still has that strong coffee taste, because I sip on it for like hours. Matter of fact, my daughter, my youngest daughter, you guys, she was over here yesterday. She came and dropped the grandbabies off, her and my son-in-law. And my daughter looked good, you guys. She's lost about 15 pounds. She's lost, I think, about 4 inches on her waist. I mean, my baby girl is looking good. I'm going to share some of her stuff. Matter of fact, she said when she gets to her goal, she's going to come join me live here on YouTube. Sam, you're going to have to turn that off if I'm recording. I'm live. Well, go on the patio and eat if you want to. Or go in the dining room so you can take that. I prefer you go on the patio. Yeah. And then you can take the phone out there with you. I'm sorry, you guys. The grandbabies are over here. And I was hoping he wasn't going to wake up right now. So with that being said, my daughter do have a channel. It's Casey the Stylist, but I don't know if she's going to share her weight loss stuff on there. But she shares her weight loss stuff on her other social media. So I'll probably start sharing some of her stuff out so y'all can see it. But she's drinking protein coffee now. So I was telling her, about the ice cube. So Miss Linda, she's going to start making them as well. So anyway, with that being said, you guys, I never knew what a chat GPT was until one of my sun rays. A lot of you guys are familiar with him. His name is Darian. Darian told me about this product called Chat GPT. So I've been playing around with it for a few months. So I asked Chat GPT to suggest to me a good, quality, not so expensive coffee maker that I can buy with ice, that I can make iced coffee, that was still gonna be, good in taste and not be watery. And it suggested two. it suggested this one, the Brew+Chill, and E-Light or something like that. So I looked at the reviews and everything, and I looked at it, matched them up, and did a comparison. And this was the better. It was more expensive. However, it was more appealing to me as far as the benefits and, you know, all the good stuff. Hey, everybody coming in, Nicole, Z, Anissa, all of you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it, you guys. And I'm going to share with you what it looks like. Tyson, you go in there and close that door where she at, because I can hear her iPad in here. So I'm going to take it out the box. Ooh, it's kind of heavy. Hold this box until I pull this up. It broke. Lord, the bag broke. Epic fail. That's things like this always happen when you go live, right? Bag broke. How about I damage the thing?
There's a cord there. Move your box. Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Lord and Lordy.
Picked it up wrong.
No, I picked it up like that, like it was, because it was open from the top. So anyway, you guys, there we go. Whoop, there it is. What a nice fancy introduction, right? Whoop, there it is. Okay, let me go ahead and open up all these little pieces here. See what we got. I can tell right away this is the cylinder or the water part that the water goes in. I have a few people watching right now. There's 13 people on here watching live right now. Do any of you have a ice coffee machine? If so, comment and let me know what kind you have. Or do you prefer your coffee iced or hot? How do you prefer your coffee? Comment and let me know. You know, since I'm here in Florida, it be hot, and your girl is dealing with, I'm in perimenopause, so I'm dealing with hot flashes a lot. So right now, I don't need nothing hot. Let's just say that. I don't know. Maybe when we have our little 2 or 3 winter days that we have here in Florida, then I'll go to hot coffee. But anyway, let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is it. Turn this baby around. Isn't she cute? Isn't she beautiful? This says the Brew+Chill Cold Auto Rinse. It auto rinses. This is one of the reasons why I got this, you guys, because it auto cleans itself every time. Every time you do iced coffee, it automatically cleans itself, but not hot coffee. Isn't that strange? Hey, Michelle, Mira, how are you? Thanks for coming in and joining. Mr. Clarkson, they said hello. Miss Linda says hello. She can hear you.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Anissa says she only have hot coffee. Shistamika said no ice machine. I just use cold brew. I love hot coffee, but in the fall I like cold coffee. Oh, you weird, Tamika. In the fall, that's when it get cold. Well, I didn't call you weird in a bad way. Now, don't take that the wrong way, sis. Well, that's backwards. Let me say that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this says cold auto rinse. Remove your cold beverage from the drip tray. Once it is complete, the cold auto rinse cycle runs for 1 minute after your cold beverage is complete. Rinse will blink during the cycle. Wait to remove your pod until the cycle is complete. Empty the drip tray when the red indicator is raised. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's an indicator right here at the bottom. When this is raised, that red indicator, can y'all see it? That's when you're supposed to remove your drip tray. Good morning, Hajareen. How are you? So the drip tray removes. I'm going to keep this right here. I won't throw it away because I need that to remind me Do not remove my pod after I make my coffee. I have to let it stay in there for 1 minute while it does a cold auto rinse. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to read the instructions to you guys because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Get to know your Brew+Chill. It says fill your tank, step 1. Okay, I already got my cup right here. Clean, ready to go. So let me clean this, you guys, with some soap and water. First, let's do that. Before we get started, put me some Dawn in here just a little bit. We gotta clean, clean, clean. And I'm just cleaning, making sure we get all the germs out from the assembly line. Get all the germs out from the assembly line. I have a clean rag that I brought in here this morning just for this purpose. Clean my top really good. Have y'all had y'all coffee this morning? You like both hot and cold, but you prefer hot, Michelle? Michelle, where do you live at? What city you live in again? And what state? Or what state you in? All right, we got it all clean. I'm gonna turn my cold water on so I can fill it up. Is there a line on here? Yep, there's a line that says max right here. We're gonna fill this up to the max. To max fill. I'm trying to do this right, y'all, because I'm not a person that like to read instructions. But I want to do this right. So let me tell you, I got a really good deal on this because ChatGPT also told me that this was at Walmart for a specific price. I can't remember what the price was. So I went to Walmart like ChatGPT told me to do. When I got to Walmart, this was $179.99. I said, oh, no, let me check out my best friend, Amazon. Well, Claxton says Amazon, they're my cousins. He said Amazon drivers are my cousins because they live here frequently. They visit our house frequently. So he said they're my cousins. So I said, let me check out my cousins and see what my cousins got going on. Since ChatGPT gave me one price for this, well, I checked my cousins, and my cousin said, no, ma'am, leave Walmart now. You have Prime with us, and you can get me for $148. So I paid $148 for this. Okay, so I'm going to put this bad baby right here. And then I don't know what way you're supposed to have it turned. I'm just going to turn it like this so it could be out of my way and it could be secured by resting up against that. How about that? Like so. I guess I need to plug it up. Let's see. So first step, it says place the brewer on the counter and plug it in. Okay. Step 2, remove the lid from the chill tank and locate the max fill tab. So here is the chill tank right here in the back, and it has the little freezer emoji on there. You in Pennsylvania? I catch those. I'll catch the chat or later. So there's a fill tank. There's a little blue thingy in here. Okay. So I guess I need to pour water in there to fill that up. Okay, I'm gonna use this cup here. It's clean. Put some of my Culligan water. I don't know how much water it takes to fill it. We're gonna find out now. Okay. Let's see. So here is the fill tank. I'm not sure I'm wasted. And what did I do? Start to waste. I should have put it in a different type of cup because these ridges make it come out funny. There it goes. I wish I had a camera right here to show y'all the fill tank. I could show y'all this on another video. Now this is a 24-ounce cup. Well, it took the whole 24 ounces. It does not say on this how many ounces go in it, so let's just keep going until we fill it. Also note, if you are at a store like Walmart, they will price match if you want to do that. Oh. So you mean to tell me I could have told them people and showed them my Amazon Prime and they'd have gave it to me for that same price? I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me now. I remember Kmart. Y'all remember Kmart? Kmart used to do that price match stuff. But I didn't know Walmart. I don't shop at Walmart that often, so I don't really know. Walmart is always my last option. I can't deal with Walmart. They're too. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. Not on this live. So I guess this, I don't know, if this chill, is this where my coffee gonna come from, this chill part? Or is it gonna come from that cylinder right there? But all I know is, it looks like it's gonna take 48 ounces of water so far. Because I'm about almost through it, yeah. And it's taking it. And it says fill, so how do I know when it's filled? When it's done. It say, really, it's just ain't in max fill tab. Oh, okay, that blue thing is the max fill tab. Okay, so it's not filled to the max yet. Okay. It says, there's no off and on button, but it says that the chill tank light turns off and fan will turn on when enough water is in the chill tank. Okay. So let me keep filling. Hello to all the other people who have joined. There's 20 people on here. Please make sure all 20 of you guys thumbs up the video, like the video, and come out of the bushes and say hello. Say who you are and where you're watching from. Okay, so far we put 2 of these in here. So now we're on the 3rd. They should have told us how many ounces. Still filling. And besides, it says the light is going to turn on up there at the top. Oh, golly, how much water got to go on this thing? Oh, my goodness. Anybody have one of these? That's 3. Hey, Becky. How are you? Hi, Keisha Smiley. How are you? Thanks for joining. You watching from North Carolina? Okay, thanks for joining Trace Us One's Live. Okay, now we on number 4. What is it? Yeah, well, it ain't coming out the machine, so it's in there somewhere. I didn't fill this cup all the way to the rim like I did the other one. We'll just say it's still 4. Yes, this is where it say put that, and it has a max fill thing back here. Okay, I think it's filling because I don't hear the sound like it was before the water was going in. Okay, I think we're getting closer. Y'all hear it? It turned on. Just like the instructions said. So almost 4 cups of 24 ounces. So what's that? 96. There's a little bit left in here. So not quite 96 ounces. We'll say maybe about 94 ounces of water it took. Can y'all hear it? Yeah, the fan has come on. I feel it too. I feel the fan over here on the side. Okay, so now the fan has come on. Replace the chill tank lid by pushing down firmly. Okay, so we're gonna put that on and pushed it down firmly like so. Okay, and now it says if filling using the water reservoir, fill the water reservoir 1.5 times to reach the max fill tap. Why I didn't read all the instructions. So basically, all I had to do was fill this up 1.5 times to reach the max fill. So I do know that tank, this right here is 70, I think it's 70 ounces or 76 ounces. It says it on the box. 70 ounces. Okay. So the reservoir is 70 ounces. So 1.5 it says. So yeah, like I said, like 90, about 90 ounces. Let's just say that, a little over 90 ounces. Somewhere around 92-ish, 94-ish ounces is what we need to fill up this. Okay, so that's what it says to do. Now, what does it tell me to do? It says your first cup, when you're making coffee and you're making more than 1 cup at a time, it says your first cup will be the coldest, up until your 4th cup. So by the time you get to your 4th cup, it'll still be cold, but it won't be as cold as the first cup. It shows you that on this diagram. You see how dark blue the first cup is, and then the other cups get lighter. That's because the coolness, I guess, is going down the more and more you make coffee. So let's see. It has a button on here that says quiet, rinse, strong, where you can make it stronger, hot, cold, and then the ounces, you can make 6, 8, 10, and 12 ounces. So, this is too tall. So when I do this, I'm going to have to pull that out. Oh, my cup, I want to go under there. So I'm going to have to get a smaller cup. I'm going to have to get a smaller cup because my arm be like this. Making my coffee. Yeah, I can hold it like this. Yeah, I can hold it like that. But if I'm doing something and I don't want to be sitting there waiting, then I'm going to have to go with my 16-ounce cup here. I'll just place that under there. And then I'll just have my ice in here and just pour it in there. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Because I might be busy doing stuff and don't want to be sitting there. See, with the reservoir, not reservoir, but with this thing here at the bottom, the leak protector thing, I can't even put that under there. So when I make it, I'll have to have that off the drip tray. So now your girl got to find her some more cups. I got to find me a cup that'll go right under here. I got to find me a nice little cup. So this is 16 ounces. So I guess I need like a 12-ounce cup to fit under there perfectly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So let's see, you guys, what it says. How many minutes do I have to wait before I start brewing my coffee? How to know it's cold. Okay, let's see. On the setup, fill the water tank, room temperature, and water will take. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all not gonna believe this. Why this thing says, fill the chill tank with cold tap water for a fast charge. Room temperature water will take up to 6 hours to fully charge on your first use. Epic fail. Hey, Becky says, oh, my ride is here. Gotta go. Oh, you're going home. Good for you. You're leaving the skilled nursing facility. Awesome. That is wonderful. Hey, hi, Money. How are you? Thanks for joining. So, you guys, guess what? I guess we'll be doing a part 2 to this because I have to let this bad baby sit 6 hours.
By the time George come
Your
home,
first use.
by the time George come home 3:30.
I ain't gonna be here at 3:30. I want my coffee now. Oh my goodness. What? You know what? This is my fault. Because I should have unboxed this thing before and should have read the instructions. Chat GPT, why you didn't tell me this? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess this is part 1, you guys. I have to give you part 2. Oh my goodness. It takes 6 hours, your first use, for it to chill your coffee like it's supposed to. But then after that, it's supposed to just take 3 minutes. For what I read, that it takes 3 minutes. I wonder where is that? Yeah, it says quick technology. Brews refreshing, truly cold iced coffee in under 3 minutes. Oh, that's brews it under 3 minutes. So now I'm wondering, you know what? This machine is going to have to run 24 hours, I guess. Because I don't see a on and off button. Yeah, it's not. They don't tell you the power or anything. So I guess it stays on like a refrigerator. Love the leopard heart on your top. Oh, thank you. Beverage tips. Brew your coffee first, then add ice to ensure you have enough room left after the brew is complete to your favorite milk, creamer, and sweetener. For a more intense flavor, use a strong feature by pressing the strong button prior to starting your brew. If your household brews multiple types of coffee or flavors, press the rinse button to perform a manual rinse between brews to prevent flavor carryovers. Yes. Okay, that's when you're doing hot coffee. But for cold coffee, it automatically does a rinse. Wow. So you guys, I will be doing a part 2 to this. Not today. I'll be doing a part 2 because I can't make my coffee now. Because it says I have to wait 6 hours. Oh my goodness. And this is the maintenance package for me to learn what I need to do to keep it, I guess, clean and all that good stuff. So I'll definitely be reading up on that. later. This is a trip. I cannot believe I wasted some water on this floor. Let me get it up. I cannot believe you guys. This happened to me. I ain't believing this. I am not believing this. I have to wait 6 hours.
Should have been on the box.
I know it should have been on the box. It didn't say that. It just say brews in 3 minutes. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna sit for 3 minutes. Well, y'all didn't tell me. No, y'all didn't know I was gonna go live. Yeah, it don't say it on here. All it says on here is quick chill technology cools the coffee down to refreshing temperature for chill iced coffee in less than 3 minutes. Well, guess what? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make some hot coffee right now, and I'm gonna add some ice. How about that? That's what we gonna do. Yeah, I should have fully read directions. But I was trying to do an unbox me. Yeah, that's true. Well, Claxton wants to be a content creator, you guys. Now he's telling me what I should have done. He told me I should have read all the directions first. I'm gonna make some coffee. Oh my goodness, I gotta fill up my little container thing over here with coffee. So what I plan to do, you guys, I'm gonna do my daughter told me, she said, Mom, you need to do a whole new setup over there and change how I got everything set up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I said, yeah, because Tamika already told me I need to get some little pumps for all of my syrups. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a hot cup of coffee, you guys. I'm gonna lift that up, put this under here. And since I'm right here, I'm just gonna put it in here. I wish I had a clear coffee cup. So you got, let me see. I have these other clear cups. But now I don't want to take no chances of breaking anything. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a regular coffee cup. I'm gonna use this cup here so you guys can see it. So you just put this in. As soon as I put that in, a light came on the top. And I am going to press strong because we want it to be strong. Why is it saying add water? But anyway, it hit hot. That's why I said I need to hit hot. Okay. And then we're going to do, I think, 12 ounces should fit in here. 12 ounces. Why does it still have it? I don't want it on cold. Okay, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me read the instructions. Still. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. There it goes. Now it lit up. It defaults to hot. Now it tells me to press what size I want. I want 12 ounces. Then I press the brew button in the middle. Hey, princess. You have to come around this way to say, hey, come around this way.
I guess so.
You want a frappe? I don't know how to make frappes.
You said this is
I'm gonna try. I got some. I got some hot. Let me see. I got some white chocolate mocha. I can make you a little bit. You want to try this? In there?
Mm-hmm.
it look like water.
What look like water? My coffee? Oh, this? No, it's not water. It's like a little liquid. It tastes like mocha, like chocolate.
Ah, chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes. Nobody's like that.
Okay.
Yes.
And you want to put some ice in it so it can be kind of cold, like a frappe? Huh?
Like soup.
It's over there. You want something for real, Kai? You want me to make you some? You want me to make you something? My princess said she want to make her a frappe, y'all. Let me see what I can do. Let me see.
Come on.
Let me not make her baby a frappe.
You said you didn't want nothing to eat. Look at
I'm starving.
You was starving?
Yeah. Sometimes when I wake up, I don't want to eat.
I'm gonna give you a cute coffee cup. Make you a little small one. I'm gonna use the same pot I got in here because you don't need nothing strong.
I got one.
Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna add my ice to my cup. Oh no, I gotta put my protein and stuff in there. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
Papa, please take me. You got the protein.
Yep, I forgot my protein, baby.
I'm gonna put the ice in my cup too.
I'm gonna put the ice in your cup too.
Where's Popo?
He in the bathtub. Okay, you guys. So let me go ahead and add my coffee to my larger cup. Now I just wanted y'all to see it coming out. You see how hers coming out like water, so it's not real strong. I want to make sure I don't waste this. Okay. I'm going to add 2 scoops of my vanilla protein premier to give me 25 grams of protein. I have not eaten anything yet this morning, so this is my breakfast, you guys. Yep, this is my breakfast.
I thought you ate a salad.
No, I didn't eat anything this morning. I had salad last night.
Because you said I thought you ate it.
You didn't see me eat anything this morning. No, you didn't.
I said last.
Oh, yeah, last night. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here is 1 scoop of my Black Girl vitamin. This is going to give me an extra 9 grams of protein. So this is 33 grams of protein in here. I'm going to go ahead and blend it up a little bit before my coffee start cooking it. And I normally do way more than what I'm actually doing now. This is only 12 ounces. I usually do 16 ounces in the mornings. Some of my mix is on the top of the cup. I gotta get the push it down in there. I'll shake it. Okay. I'm gonna put something different in mine. I'm gonna put some caramel pecan in mine. But I'm gonna put white chocolate mocha in yours. Or you want me to put some chocolate peanut butter protein shake? I thought you say you like the protein shake like your mama put in hers. You change your mind? Okay.
Yeah, but I like the vanilla way.
You like the vanilla? Okay. So you want to put some vanilla shake in yours? Protein shake? Okay. So my daughter, she makes these at home. So she gives to my granddaughter, let her have a little sample like she's making her a frappe. So now I'm gonna add my ice to it. My ice cubes, my coffee cubes. What you call them, Miss Linda? Coffee cubes?
I call them the protein ice cubes.
You call them protein ice cubes?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shake this up a little bit because some of the protein powder got on the side, like to the top. I want to get it all in real good. This is a leak-proof cup, so I can do all this with it. $34 grams of protein. 34 grams of protein. Delicious. Add some more ice. What I like about these ice cubes, when they melt down, it does not water down my drink. Where's the other clothes? From the straw. So good, so good. So good, so good. Okay, now let me make one for my princess. I got my princess 6 ounces right here. And it's not so strong because I kept the same pod in there for her. And I'm going to put just a little bit of protein powder in here for her. Just a little bit. And Kai, you want me to give you some of the vanilla mocha or white chocolate? You want white chocolate mocha or you want vanilla almond? Vanilla almond? Okay. My princess wants vanilla almond. So we're going to give her some vanilla almond. And she going to tell me how she like it. Take your time and eat. Hi, Jazzy. I saw a few more people came in. I have to check the comments for later. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up hers. Gave her just a little bit. Get your paper towel right there. Wipe your face and stuff with. And I'm going to put some ice in yours so it can be cold like a frappe, okay? I don't have no whipped cream or Cool Whip or nothing like that to put on top.
Yeah, it's enough.
Okay. You gonna come around here and taste it on camera? Yeah, come around here and taste it on camera. Let the people see you taste it. You tell them. She smiled. I thought you wanted to be an influencer. You be all on your mama TikTok. Come on, get on me now. YouTube. wait a minute. Let me put some of this stuff up. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait, we gotta make sure it's cold. Let's make sure it's nice and cold.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta rinse this off. And just sit it right here for right now. Step back a minute.
I think it tastes like the pasta I get from McDonald's.
I don't know if it's gonna taste like, well, this is McDonald's coffee, so it might taste like it. My baby say, I think it's gonna taste like the frappes I get from McDonald's. I think they put ice cream or something in those frappes, though, Kai.
No, it's whipped cream.
Oh, it's whipped cream? Okay, let me make sure it's nice and cold for you. Nice and cold.
I never had chips.
You never had ice cubes? Well, coffee cubes? Okay, come closer so you can tell the people what you think. You want a straw or you want to do it like this? I get you a straw if you want a straw. Do I need to add something else to it?
It's delicious. It tastes just like it.
It tastes just like it? Just like what?
The McDonald's milkshake.
McDonald's milkshake? Or take a milkshake. Okay, she done went from a frappe to milkshake, y'all. Yes! It tastes like a milkshake? Really?
What is it? We're making you know the McDonald's for cafe.
Don't wipe your clothes. Tell him what it tastes like. Tell him.
It really tastes like vanilla, cause the vanilla thing, and it's just that it's super cold cause of the ice cube. Like as soon as you put it on, like my hair, like right here, is already cold.
Oh, sure is. It's already cold. See, my cup don't feel like that. Feel my cup. Because the type of cup that this is, I don't feel the coldness on the outside. Nina, I won this time.
But the milkshake with the fruit, I like those.
Which one?
The fruit one, like the one we make.
The smoothies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you like the smoothies better than the coffee? Okay.
But I do like the coffee.
Okay. Okay, my pumpkin says she likes this, but she likes the smoothies with the fruit better.
Yeah, and my favorite fruit is oranges.
Your favorite fruit is oranges? Oh, well, my favorite fruit is pineapple and mango.
Mango. I like pineapple more than mango.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anybody? Miss Linda say too cute, princess.
Oh, thank you so much.
Let's see what else the chat is saying. Hey Mia, how are you? Mia says, I found a new tall clear glass cup to my tea bombs. And so you can see each color and layer of flavor. Each color looks pretty as I mix the tea. Oh wow.
You know, what is on it?
I made iced coffee.
It's the cafe from McDonald's. You want to taste it?
Come taste hers, see if you like it, Sam.
It's the cafe from
You want to taste
McDonald's.
it? My grandson say,
You don't like the cafe with us in it? I like the cafe with
what? Yeah, give him some water, please.
I also like the cafe with
Let's see what everybody's saying. Hey, Jazzy, Mia says, hey, little helper, you got the whole crew today. She like coffee. Yeah, she like coffee. I'm gonna let her drink the protein coffee with her And she's had frappes from McDonald's. I just don't want to give a strong, not a strong dose of it because she's still a child,
I'm only 7.
You're 7?
I turn 8 next month.
No, you'll be 8 next year.
This year.
When your birthday?
Huh?
When your birthday?
So I think
Do you remember last year when your birthday? Let the pop-up finish with that ice. Thank you, Linda. Miss Linda say we're adorable.
okay, so what?
So when she said her birthday is July 23. So when her birthday came last year, Joe with sleep and slim down, a slim down and sleep journey. Which one is it? Joe sleep and slim down journey. She wished her a happy birthday on her channel. And she was like, how did she know me? How did she know my name? She was so shocked. So I let her record a video wishing Joe and Joe's niece, a happy birthday back. Yeah. You headed to your appointment. Oh, good. Z, you may need to ask her, why is it that you're not feeling anything from that? Because I tell you, I do. I haven't had any problems with drowsiness or fatigue ever since I've been getting them. So I don't know, maybe she can recommend something else or add additional something to it or something. I don't know, but definitely talk to her about it. Linda says, my grandson enjoys protein drinks too. Good. Thanks, Miss Linda. That's great to know. I didn't think of looking there. I made a clear protein and fruity collagen with Alani new peach energy powder this morning. Delicious. You found a new flavor with Alani at Scratch and Dents. I haven't been drinking those lately because I've been hearing a lot of things about those energy drinks. So I've been trying to stay away from them. Hey, JC, how are you? Thank you. Kai, come. Can you read this comment right here? Go closer so you can see. You probably can't see it from way back there. Can you see that? Right there. Right here, this one. Can you read it?
Wait, this one?
Go up. Go up to the next one.
This one?
Right here. This one here. Where the lady name says MIA, Mia. You see it? What it says? Can't hardly see it upside down like that. Oops, it moved. It says your beads. Let me go back to it. When they add comments, it jumps. That's why you didn't see it. See right here? It said your beads look so cute.
Oh.
You was looking at the wrong one. You was looking down here.
Thank you. And it's pretty. It's what color?
It's a clear.
White and it looks like
It's like a clear.
clear.
Good morning. Sorry, late. This is a great unboxing for what I call your beads are beautiful. Okay, Mia, my energy level. Hey, weight loss with Betty White. How are you? Hi, Alexis. How are you? Happy Saturday. Doing good this morning. Did my cardio by cleaning out the chicken coop. Ooh. What you do with the eggs? You sell them? You gonna drink some more of your drink? Come on here and drink some more of your drink. Wanna drink some more of your drink over here?
The protein shake?
Okay.
Are you gonna go to football game?
He don't have a game that he has practice.
Are you gonna go? Same.
Yeah.
Will I go? Because you want to see my church outfit? It was so cute.
I'll see it later. Let me finish this. Me and you finna get ready to go. While they go to the baseball field, you and I, we're leaving. We going to do some girl things.
But I don't got to go to the
Just keep on what you have on.
Huh?
My princess is a girly girl. She said, I don't have anything to wear except my church outfit. Kai loves to be cute. She's thinking she need to dress up and put on something cute right now. I say, oh, you keep on what you got on.
This is my pajamas.
The pajamas?
Yeah. My dad said do ponytail.
Oh, I thought that was a regular outfit. You just slept. Okay, well, we're gonna get ready to go after a while. You can change and put on something, but don't put on your church outfit. That's for tomorrow. Okay, let's see. JC says we keep 2 18 packs and give the rest away. Oh, so sweet.
Oh.
You know, I said I wanted to start a garden, right? And my husband and I, we were somewhere, and somebody was talking to my husband, and my husband was asking him, you know, how everything is going or whatever. He was like, "Oh, my garden is kicking my tail," something like that. And my husband said, "Is that right?" He said, "Can you please repeat that again? Can you say it again?" Yeah, he was talking to his brother. That's who it was. He was talking to his brother. And he was saying it was kicking his tail. And I said, you know what? He's asking you to repeat that because I said I want to do a garden. So I guess that's quite the way of telling me that if I get a garden, it's going to be kicking my tail. So I guess that's his way of talking me out of getting my garden. All right. All right. You want to say hey to my people? Hey. Have fun. Oh, get you a Gatorade out the freezer, the deep freezer. Here.
Thank you.
Oh, Twan, you should definitely start one. I know, I want to. I told my husband, I sent him a picture of a screenshot I saw on social media where this person had went to like Lowe's and they had like this thing that was built and they had all these buckets, real big, you know, the real big, like 5-gallon buckets. And they started off from just that. And my husband said, yeah, but how much, you know, squash and okra are you going to be able to grow? Inside of that, he was like, no, we need to put you something, you know, out there and, you know, make like what you call it, the garden that sits up, that's not like in the ground. Get me something built like that. Because I want to start off first with okra, squash, and zucchini. Because those are like vegetables that I cook a lot. And, you know, you can freeze those and stuff. My grandfather, my mom's dad, he used to grow okra. And my granddaddy, you know, he used to walk with a cane and stuff like that. So sometimes he used to come get me. Now, my granddaddy didn't call me Twan. He called me Toy. He couldn't say Twan. He always called me Toy. Toy. And so he would say, Toy, come on and get this okra for me. So I would always, you know, be bending down, picking the okra for my granddad, you know, because he was, you know, arthritis and stuff had on sale there, and granddaddy couldn't get down there and get his okra when it was real low. If it was, you know, the ones that growed up tall, he would pick them and I would get the ones that was, you know, near the ground for him. So that was my love for okra, you know. So I said, you know, in memory of my granddad, I want to plant okra. So I called myself starting a garden years ago at our other house. And the rabbits was eating up all my okra. I could never grow. Every time my okra started growing, I catch rabbits out there eating it. I'm never going to grow any okra. So I never had a chance to eat any of my okra. Never. So you have grow boxes on your deck, Miss Linda. Oh, wow. Won't you do a video and show us? Show us, Linda. I would love to see it. Any content creators that have a garden, please share with us. Because I really want to start with okra, squash, and zucchini. I want to start with that first. And then I was thinking about doing cabbage and collards. Because in this house, honey, we could eat cabbage and collards every week in this house. Yes, JC, them rabbits was tearing my stuff up. So somebody told me that what I'm going to have to do for the rabbits is put up, I guess what you call the little, is it like a little gate or something around it to kind of keep the rabbits away? I don't know. Oh, wow. Blackberries. Miss Linda, you know I eat blackberries all the time. because blackberries has a lot of fiber. When I realized that, I fell in love with them. So I would love to grow me some blackberries and keep them out there on my patio. A little knot. I'm finding chunks. Well, my stuff didn't blend good. Let me try to blend this again. I just sucked up a little ball of protein or something. Kayani, you don't want this drink I made for you? Huh? You don't want this drink? If you don't want it, I'm gonna drink it. You don't want it? I thought you said it was good. Then why you don't want it?
I don't drink. I know it's like a protein, but it's just like I only eat it only eat motion. Only eat smoothies.
You don't like smoothies? Okay. Well, I guess why? Because it ain't sweet enough for you, honey. It ain't thick. It ain't sweet like McDonald's.
So
but it's more healthier than McDonald's. McDonald's make you fat. They have too much sugar in theirs. Yeah, it's too much sugar.
They have 2 gallons of sugar.
And they don't have no protein in theirs. So
Yeah,
this is what you need, baby.
I asked Siri how many sugar do I put in the McDonald's, but they said 2 gallons of sugar.
Kayana said she asked Siri how much sugar do McDonald's put in a frappe, and Siri said 2 gallons. Look, I go to ChatGPT. My baby girl say she go to Siri. They said they put 2 gallons, probably because they made a real big thing of it. That's why.
Well, the big cup they put 3 gallons.
And that's not healthy for us.
Yeah, like you see, this cup, it's like the size of this cup, and they put 3 gallons.
Oh wow,
I know, right?
that's too much sugar. You'll be a diabetic drinking that. That's not good for you. You'll be around here on medications, all kind of stuff. That's not good for your health. So stay away from the McDonald's frappes. They're not good for you. Or listen, if you get one, make sure you get a small.
Okay, get that 2 gallons.
My baby said okay because that's 2 gallons of sugar. I'm so glad that my daughter is on this health thing now and teaching my granddaughter, stuff. She goes to the gym with her mom. I'm gonna have to share some of that stuff. I told her she need to stop putting some of her stuff on YouTube, but she goes to the gym and work out with her. She even did a hula hoop video. I had brought some other hula hoops that I had, and I gave them to my granddaughter. Asked me, can she take them home? I said, yeah, you can have one. Because I like for her to do stuff with me when I'm here. When I'm here, she likes to work out with me and stuff. I just won't let them get on my Peloton. They do want to, but I won't let them get on it because it's just too much to be adjusting it and all that stuff. So I don't let them get on my Peloton bike, but I will let her lift weights and do the Peloton weight classes with me. And they love to go walking and stuff. Sometimes my grandson, he swear he's my personal trainer. He be like, Nina, how many steps you have today? Come on, we gotta get more steps. Come on, let's go. So they love, to ride their scooters while I'm walking around the neighborhood, get my steps in and everything like that. And so I let my granddaughter, they have jump ropes. I brought them jump ropes. When I'm outside jumping, they jump with me, My grandson has a basketball goal like that. My husband used to love to play basketball. So he goes out there and he do hoops with my grandson. So they always doing, activities and stuff with me here. And so my granddaughter asked me, can she take a hula hoop? And I said, yeah, sure. So I said, here, take the other one too for your mom so your mom can do it too. Then next thing you know, I see them on TikTok hula hooping together. I was like, oh, that's so cute. So I guess my granddaughter inspired my daughter to get off her behind and start by exercising so she can lose weight again. So my daughter told me that she was like 15 pounds down. And I saw yesterday she posted some pictures on social media showing where she measured herself. And then I guess a few weeks later, she measured herself again. She told me that, she said, Mom, I'm not getting on the scale right now. She said, I decided to not get on the scale. She said, because she had been working out so hard. And then she got on the scale and she was up 4 pounds. And she looked at her husband. She was like, now all this working out I've been doing, I gained 4 pounds. And she was like, you know what? Bump the scale. I'm not looking at the scale no more. And, she was like, this scale ain't good. So she told me, she said, Mom, I don't think I'm going to get on the scale again until probably the end of the month. So she can see where she's at. Because I think she said she need to lose about 11 pounds. Because I think she said she's at 211. And she was like, I got to get under 200. So she's trying to get under 200. That's her first goal. And then, she'll keep going from there. So, yeah, she said that she's been doing a lot of weightlifting and, going to the gym, stuff like that. The grandkids. Hey, I saw another comment. What did she say? Nicole says, yes, educate the children. Michelle says she's a cute. Oh, thank you. Princess looks so much like you and both your daughter twin. Oh, thank you, Miss Linda. Ours eat cat food. Ours had a handful of babies each spring. I must have missed something. My dad feeds them old French fries and they love it. They will swallow cherry whole. What is your daddy feeding that to, Mia? Oh, peacocks. Oh, okay. You're not a garden girl, Miss Linda? That's Michael's thing? Okay. You have live entertainment for the weekend. Never a dull moment with grandkids. I know, right? My husband was missing them. He said they had not been over here for a while. I know yesterday I was in here talking to Tamika, and he was like, my grandbaby's coming over here today. They stay the weekend. I was like, okay. Because I thought he had to work this weekend, but he don't. So I was like, okay, for you babysitting, sir. He was like, yeah, he was like, I haven't been out there to a practice, so I'm going to take little Prophet to practice. And so now he's taking him to baseball practice. So me and Princess, we're going to get in the car and we're going to go for a ride. Me and my husband got chased by geese as a kid, so he won't let me get any. Lord, it's funny how things that we were afraid of as kids really still, emotionally trigger us as adults. That's why I didn't like dogs, because I remember when I was a kid, we lived on this one dead end street. And these people that lived at a dead end, they had Doberman Pinschers. And them Doberman Pinschers got loose and they chased me and my brother so bad. Oh my God. They chased us so bad. My daddy had to go out there and tell them, y'all better put them dogs up. Chasing my kids like this. But anyway, I was always so afraid of dogs. And then, I don't know if y'all remember this movie called Cujo. Have y'all ever seen that movie? It came out in the 80s. Was it the 80s? The late 80s? No, the early 80s. About this dog that got bit by something, some bats or something, and I don't know, he went delusional. And he was targeting this lady and her son. Oh my God. That movie scared me so bad. So I've been scared of Cujo, scared of dogs all my life because of that. So my daughters, they decided they wanted a dog. And I was like, no. I did everything I could to keep them girls from getting a dog. I would intentionally say, we couldn't have it because the apartment complex we live in, we can't have dogs, which I was telling the truth, we couldn't. And then finally we moved to another apartment complex. They said, Mom, well, these apartments here can't have dogs. We saw people with dogs. Yeah, let's move here to these apartments. I'm like, oh God. Make a long story short, the people said, yes, we can have a dog, but I would have had to pay, I think, like a $250 deposit to have a dog. And then I would have had to pay, I think, an extra $50 a month? Whatever it was, my rent would have been higher just because I had a dog. I say, no. I say, listen, we're not going to be in this apartment long term. we're gonna be moving into a house. Once we move into the house, then because at that time I was, paying off my credit. I was going through this first time home buyers program to get a house, and I knew where I was at with my credit goal. Within a year, I would be able to move out of that apartment because I had moved from one county back. I was already living here in Tampa, and I had moved from Tampa to Lakeland, back over there with my family for a little while. Then I ended up moving back over here, Hillsborough County, Tampa. I said, we're not gonna be in this apartment but a year, and then we move into our house. We're gonna buy a house, so we'll get a dog then. So sure enough, we moved into the house, no dog. They kept talking about a dog, kept talking about a dog. Then the next year, Clayton and I got married, and they were talking about dogs. So in his mind, he always had a dog. His parents was still living at the time. They had dogs, but their dogs was always outside. He's like, yeah, every house needs a dog. So he was trying to get them a big dog. They was like, no. They was like, we don't want a big dog. We want a, a little, they wanted like a little Yorkie or something like that. So he would take them around to the different pet stores, looking at dogs, and I used to be so mad. I don't want a dog. He was like, just because you don't want that, I mean, them girls don't need one. I'm like, oh my God, we had just got married, so he was trying to be a good stepdad, do what he needed to do for the girls. He was taking them around different pet stores and taking them to different people's houses that, was, I guess, breeding dogs so they can look at dogs and stuff. And I used to be so mad. And then finally one day he was at work and he was talking to one of his coworkers, and he was like, yeah, I took my daughters, look for dog, I want to get them a dog for Christmas. And he was like, the dog was like $2,500 or something like that. And the guy, a Spanish guy, he actually Mexican. He was like, what? You can pay $2,500 for a dog? He was like, no, I'm going to take you around here to my sister and my brother-in-law house because their dog just had puppies. And we don't sell dogs. We just give them away. And he was like, what? He was like, I'll give him, a few $100 whatever for the dog. So he took Clayton around there, and Clayton looked, I think he was like 8 puppies at the time. And it was this one puppy. He was looking at one puppy that he thought was so cute that he thought the girls would like. And this other puppy just came up to him and wouldn't leave him. After he put the one puppy down that he picked out for the girls, this one little puppy just would never leave Clayton. So he was like, this got to be my puppy right here because he won't leave me. So that's the one Clayton wanted. And he picked it out. So the guy said, okay, we'll save this one for you. And then he told Clayton, you can't take it right now. I guess you have to wait till the puppies are a certain amount of weeks before you bring it home. Well, what happened, somebody started stealing the puppies. When he realized the puppies were getting stolen, he called his brother-in-law at work. He said, hey, you need to tell your coworker to come get his puppy because his puppy is still here. But some of the other puppies are missing. Somebody's stealing them. So Clayton said, well, okay, I'll come get it. So he said, well, we're going to have to get the puppy early than what we're supposed to. So the girls were so happy. They was like, okay, yeah, we're going to feed it out of a bottle. Because I think we got Dolce at 8 weeks. And we were supposed to wait till he was 11 weeks or something. I can't remember. But he was born around Thanksgiving time, which was funny. Because my husband's birthday is November the 19th. So the dog, my daughters, would celebrate Dolce's birthday every year the same time Clayton's because they knew that it was around Thanksgiving. We didn't know exactly what date he was born, somewhere up there because the people didn't really remember what date. They just knew it was around that time. So anyway, so we got the dog and Clayton took him to PetSmart and they gave him his, physical, whatever he needed, shots, whatever the dog needed. They was doing everything, telling us how to treat the dog, gave Clayton certain things to give him, But Dolce was a Shih Tzu mixed with Maltese. Let me show y'all. keep saying I need to put these pictures up. This is the first family picture we took when we first got Dolce. I had these hanging up in our old house, and I never hung them up when we moved here. But Dolce was a Shih Tzu mixed with Maltese. Let me turn this light. This is Dolce. He had a lot of hair on him right here. He was only like, sometimes he'll be like 8 pounds, 10 pounds, no more than that. Depends on how much hair and stuff he had on him, I guess. But we had to put Dolce to sleep last year. So he was born in 2008. Let's see. 2024, take away 2008. 16. So yeah, we had Dolce almost 16 years, like 15 years before he passed. It wasn't quite 16 years before we had to put him to sleep. Yeah. So them girls love themselves some Dolce. You hear me? You know, my daughters was always into fashion. Y'all see Kiana, the kids, me. Y'all see how she always, you know, she was always into fashion and stuff. So her and Didi came up with the name Dolce Gabbana. That was his name. Dolce Gabbana. And he used to sleep in a bed with Didi, the kid's mom, my youngest daughter. He sleep in a bed with her. He didn't sleep in his cage. That dog was so smart. He used to break himself out the cage. We would leave, go to work, come home, he out the cage. So they just said, Mama, he's not going to be a cage dog. He was so spoiled. Didi used to put, clothes on him, and Christmas time, he used to have his little Christmas outfits, Christmas hats, his Halloween stuff. Oh my God, that dog was so spoiled. He was so spoiled. And I had fell in love with him. I didn't like animals, but I fell in love with Dolce. He was the cutest, sweet little doggy. And then, of course, Kiana went off to college. And when she went off to college, Didi started having kids and got married. And she was like, Mom, I can't take care of dog and take care of my babies too. I'm like, oh, Lord. So guess who was stuck with Dolce? And he used to make me so mad with him sometimes, like, you are not my dog. I used to get so frustrated with him. But it's like, now that we put him to sleep, I miss him. And my grandson, every time the grandkids come here, they talk about it. Kiana get emotional. I hope she don't get emotional now about me talking about it. She gets so emotional about Dolce. But last night, my husband was watching the football game. And I was sitting down next to him, listening to somebody on YouTube. And he came over to me. He said, Nina, he said, you know, every time I come here, I have visions of Dolce. I said, you do? He said, yeah. I was like, oh. I say, Clayton, I think we need to just go ahead and get another dog. Because I was just telling Teddy, y'all know Teddy D, Empowered Wellness with Teddy D. He has a cute little dog. And his dog looked like Dolce. And I was just telling Teddy, I said, you know, I'm thinking I might need to go ahead and get a dog. Because I keep telling Didi, I'm going to buy them kids a dog. I was going to buy them a dog for Christmas, just past Christmas. And she was like, Mama, they not ready for a dog. And I don't think they're going to be able to take care of the dog. I'm trying to get them used to, you know, keeping their room together and keeping their self together. I don't think they're going to be able to take care of the dog. I said, Didi, this is the perfect time for them to have a dog. I don't know why she won't let them get the dog now. So I asked my grandson last night, I said, do y'all have dogs in y'all apartment? And he said, yes, there's dogs there. So I said, okay, well, we're going to look into getting y'all a dog. I said, that way, you know, the dog can stay here. And then y'all could just take the dog home to spend the weekend sometimes, or, you know, or something like that. Because that's what they would do with Dolce. They would take Dolce home, spend the weekends with them sometimes. Whenever me and Clyston would travel, you know, if we gone for a week or whatever in Georgia or wherever, they would keep Dolce, you know, so we wouldn't have to take him to, you know, one of those animal sleep places or whatever. They would keep him and stuff like that. Oh no, your mailman hit your dog on purpose. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That would have been the day she'd have lost her job. Our news channel showed a turkey hanging out around in the city. The lady house hunting her who look out the window and jump on the back of the truck. Animal control wouldn't do anything about it. That was a news story. Oh, wow. That is awful. Turkeys are fun. They just get clingy. Twan, who would get more presents, Dolce or Clydeston? Clydeston. Look, them kids. Look, them kids will put Dolce on a hat, baby. Dolce had his little cake. They could buy him the little ice cream things and stuff. Dolce would celebrate. You hear me? He would celebrate. Yes, he would celebrate. And it was funny because they would always say, Mom, you can't give Dolce this. You can't give him chocolate. You know, chocolate kills dogs. I mean, they were so into, and they were children, you know, they was what? I think Kiana was 13, Didi was 11, 10. No, Didi was 10, Kiana was 12, I think. They're 2 years apart, 2.5 years apart. But anyway, they was like, you can't give him chocolate. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't. I was like, oh my God, these kids, they should be on me by Dolce. And it's so funny because he didn't go to obedience school. They trained him really well. Dolce was like one of the only dogs in our neighborhood that can roam, you know, without a collar. But it's funny because he knew who to try. Up until the day he passed, Dolce would try me. He wouldn't try anybody else but me. If I take him outside, he get gone. He gone. He wouldn't do it with anybody else. He wouldn't do it with Clydeston, and he wouldn't do it with the girls. It's like he took advantage of me. And it's so funny. I still have pictures where he would steal my shoes and go run in Didi room with my shoes. He would love to eat my shoes. He would eat the sole out of my shoes. I said, "Do my shoes, my feet smell good or something?" He would always eat the inside of my shoes. He wouldn't buy nobody else's shoes but mine. Dolce was my teaser. You hear me? He was my teaser. Thank you, Latanya me. We had a dog named Tucker. Then the next was Hot Rod. Those dogs were lab mixes. Both were so smart. I had a great time with both of them. Twan, that was the younger you in that picture. Girl, you look fabulous on your age. I swear you look younger back then. Yeah, that was the younger me. That was me when I had a relaxer in my head, what we call perm. Yeah, that was me. I still was heavy though. I was under 300 pounds, but I don't know, y'all. I might have had on push 300 by that time. You know, when you fall in love, honey, you get that love weight. Yeah, that might have been what that was. Yeah, I might have had on made 300 pounds by that time, y'all, because I look round in this picture. Good God Almighty. Even Clydeston, y'all, you see he don't have the gray. So I think Didi was probably 11 on this picture and Kiana was 13. Yeah. Dolce was so cute, all that hair on him. He was so cute. So yeah, y'all, I can't believe I'm saying this, y'all. It's like I miss him too. And every time my grandkids get here, I really get to thinking about Dolce. My grandson started me last night. I get visions of Dolce every time I come here. I'm like, oh God, here he go. I look younger now because I don't got all that fat off my face. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we get another dog, we'll have to recreate that photo and put the grandbabies in it. Yeah, Mia, we need a new dog. I'm gonna have to go ahead and just get one, and then I have to deal with it. But whatever it is, it's definitely going to be something small like Dolce was. That's not going to get big. Matter of fact, this time I may even get a mini one that don't really get big at all. I just may get two. I might get one for Kai and one for Sam. Two little mini ones. But see, here's the thing. My grandson don't want a mini dog. He said he wants like a guard dog like type. One of my neighbors, him and this police officer. The police officer brought one of these police dogs to his house to breed with his dog, and he had about 11 dogs down there. And he started selling. Well, the police took 2 and left him the other 11. I think that's how it went. But anyway, he was selling them, and he got down to like the last so many of them, and he was like, tell your daughter, for your grandkids, I'll give it to them for X amount of dollars, which was way less than what he was selling the rest of them for. But my daughter was like, we don't want no big dog like that. So then finally got to the point where his wife was over the dogs, and he was like, she could just have it free or whatever. And my grandson was so happy. So my granddaughter, they was out there, they took pictures and stuff with the dog so I can send it to their mom and dad. My son-in-law, he was ready to come get the dog. This before they moved into the apartment. They was living in our other house at that time. And my daughter was like, no. She was like, not no big dog, no. She like me. She like the small dogs. She don't like the big ones. She was like, oh no, not no big one. But my grandson wanted that big dog so bad. So I don't know, Mia. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get one. Longer hair make people look years longer. Yeah. Years younger too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true too. You need a mini Malinois dog. What is that Malinois dog breed? I gotta look that up. I never heard that one. It's a Maltese with what? Let me look it up. I think that's what it was, what he had. That's it, because I had never heard those dogs before. Like a German Shepherd. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's them, Mia. That's exactly what he was breeding down there. Yeah, that's it. This is just what it looks like too. Yep. Them the dogs. That's what he was breeding. Yep, because he was telling me that they good family dogs and all that. I said, well, I guess so if it's, police dog, because they are friendly. But I'm like, My nephew has a dog that looks like that. It's like a German Shepherd family. He has a dog. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know. I think I may surprise the baby. I was gonna surprise them for Christmas last year. I may just do it this year. Go ahead and get them kids one. And just let the dog stay here. And then they'll come over on the weekends and play with him. And then maybe some weekends he can go over there and stay the weekend with them. Because every time they come here, they talk about Dolce. Every single time. So I think I'm going to bite the bullet and go on and get it. They're smart and protective. Yeah, that's what the guy told me. He said they're real smart dogs. Because sometimes I be outside walking, they be barking. That's why I take my mace with me. I say, them dogs get loose on mace and them. He's like, they friendly, they're not gonna bother you. I'm like, oh no, well, they be barking at me. Mia knows a lot about animals. Yeah. Well, listen, I've been on here an hour and 35 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. And I don't hear my little machine running no more. I guess it must have done got cold like it was supposed to. Oh, yeah, it feel cold. I feel the coolness. Oh, that's good to know then. I guess when the fan gets to a certain temperature, then it shuts off. And I don't hear it running anymore. That's awesome. Let me throw this out. That is good to know. Mm-hmm. I just pushed the thing that says quiet and the fan started running again. I'm gonna leave that there because I'm gonna try do a iced coffee video tomorrow. I may not go live and do it, but or maybe I'll just make a video and then you guys can have it and see what I do instead of going live. I press cold just to see what it do. And put it back on quiet. See if it start flashing. No, it's still flashing. Oh well. Just come by to say hi. Well, hello, Darian. I'm getting ready to get off soon. We had a garden and animals all my life, almost. Oh. Everybody's saying hello to Darian. What does that machine do special? It makes your coffee automatically ice cold, where you don't have to even put ice in it. It has a on the back. It has a cooling part of it. I had to fill up this part right here. This is the cap that goes to the cooling thing. I had to fill up the back with water, and it chills the water. You have to let it sit for 6 hours. That I didn't find out until I opened it and started thinking I was going to brew some cold coffee. So I went ahead and brewed some hot coffee and added some ice to it. But yeah, you have to let it run for 6 hours the first time in order to get, I guess, the water chilled the way you want it. And after that, your coffee just automatically comes out cold. You can do hot coffee or cold coffee with this. And Chat GPT, Darian, I talked about you earlier because I told him I had never heard of Chat GPT until you asked us in one of the lives like last year sometime about Chat GPT. So I've been playing around with it a lot. And so when I wanted to go into iced coffee, and I know I want to buy an iced coffee machine, I asked Chat GPT what was the best options for a machine, that was, not expensive and everything like that to have in your home. And this was one of the two that it suggested to me. And so it told me that Walmart had it for a particular price. So I went to Walmart looking for it. And when I got to Walmart, they had it. However, they had both of the ones that ChatGPT suggested. But however, the price was what, $148 on Amazon versus $179.99 at Walmart. So I ordered it from Amazon. So yeah, I just tried this morning to do my hot coffee, and you missed my princess. She was in here. I made a little small cup for her. She sipped on it. She told me it tastes like McDonald's shake, but it didn't taste like McDonald's frappe to her. These kids, something else. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get off because I'm gonna be leaving shortly. Go meet up with a friend. And oh yeah, Mia. Mm-hmm. Mala, what do you call it? Malawa. Malawa. Darian, you know how to pronounce everything. Yes, Chat GPT for the win. And go to Google Gemini. They are pushing an image generator or photo fixer called Nano Banana. Try it out and see what you get. Okay, I'll have to try that. Nano Banana. Your son had two different ones, black, and they understood Portuguese language. Oh, wow. They're real smart then. You mentioned before that you were getting sweaty and maybe you can try decaf coffee. You know what? That's what I probably need to do, Darian, the decaf. Because I be sweating so bad. And somebody did mention on my live that my hot flashes probably increased because of the coffee. Okay, Darian, I'll look into that. I'll look into that. But with that being said, you guys, I'm going to get off. so me and Princess can get going. I gotta go meet up with a friend of mine today over in Lakeland. And so, yeah, I will chat with you guys later. I can't do hormone replacement right now, Mia. My GYN said no, not for me, because I'm on 3 blood pressure medications. She said if I start doing hormone replacement therapy, that it will put me high risk of having a stroke or heart attack. Yeah, that's what she told me. So she did recommend and she prescribed this one medication for me. Hold on a minute. Let me tell you the name of it. She recommended and prescribed this one medication. However, I did not feel it. I did not go pick it up because she told me I would have to come back in 90 days, every 90 days, so I can, get evaluated, and I would have to do blood work every 90 days to check my liver function and stuff like that. So I say, you know what? I don't have time for all that. I don't want to be doing anything that's going to have some type of that could cause some type of damage to my liver. So let's just leave it alone. But anyway, it's called Veoza. I don't know if you guys heard this, but it's supposed to help with your hot flashes, and it's supposed to help patients like me who have hypertension heart disease. Yeah, so on the back it says important safety information. Do not use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, or kidney failure. So yeah. And she said this is very expensive. They do not have a generic. It's a very expensive medication, and a lot of insurance companies don't cover it. And if they do cover it, she said that you have a lot of out of pocket to pay. So ironically, I was like, GHA may not pay for it, but guess what? They sent me a text message saying that they approved it. But I just decided not to even go for it. But it says that you have fewer hot flashes with this. So I don't know. I just don't want to take any chances. I'm already taking this GLP-1 medication. She said it would not affect, the medication that I'm taking or anything. But I don't know. I don't know. Decaf is better for blood pressure. Maybe I'll look into some decaf, Miss Linda. I see you got down to 10 mg instead of 20 mg. I was on my blood pressure getting better after 145. I'm not a woman, so ladies, please correct me, but does soy products like soy milk can help with hot flashes? I don't know, Daria. That's great, Mia. I've seen commercials for Veoza. I see that's great. That's all types of options. Congrats on releasing 145 pounds, Mia. So glad your doctor was straight with you. I was on HRT and had a light stroke. Oh my goodness. Latanya, me. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry that happened, but bless the Lord, you're still here. Thank you, Jesus. So, Latanya, me, have you had any major side effects because of that light stroke? Because I know sometimes people have light strokes and they still have, side effects after the fact. How's everything for you? I mean, if you want to share. Yeah, congratulations to Mia. You got to be careful with soy milk, exactly. So that's why I don't like to drink soy milk, because I know they have other issues with it. I will drink it though, but not a lot. I was told soy is fabulous choice if you need to lower your red meat intake. I asked dietitians about soy. Nothing is said about that though. It's something bad about everything, to be honest with you. You was running 180 over 100. Oh, wow. Wow. So yes, Latanya, my doctor, she was honest with me. I went in because all these people on YouTube in our community. Oh, HRT this, HRT. You know, and I even had people telling me, Twan, you need to try HRT. Twan. So I said, okay, let me go see what this is about. So I went in, and this is what I was told. It's the only option. First of all, she told me, let's do your blood work and everything, and then I have you come back. So we did all my blood work and something. I came back, and she went over all my blood work with me, told me everything was good. She said, however, you know, I don't want to, you know, do any hormone replacement therapy with you because, I mean, she was honest with me, honest. And I actually went to a black female, GYN. I specifically, when I called, I asked for a black GYN because the insurance company I have did not cover my previous black GYN. And I'm not prejudiced or anything. Y'all should know that by now. But I preferred to go to someone who was a black female because I felt that she would better understand me, you know, better and know, you know, what I'm dealing with as a young black female. Because, of course, she was a little older than I am, you know. And she would pretty much know what type of medication or what type of treatment that I would need. Based off of, you know, me being African American, you know, all that good stuff. So that's why I went to her, because she will understand more about, you know, my body and, you know, genetics and, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, she told me, no, all that stuff is not for you. And I was so happy she told me that. You know, you have some doctors that just give you what you want, you know, but she was like, no. Mill said now she's done. I can't wait till my blood pressure drop like that. Mill, that is wonderful. You're doing a great job. The more weight you drop, the more it's going to go down. I had a lot of tingling and twitching in my face for a whole year, and now it stopped. Oh, that's good. Good. Most days, unless I drink high caffeine. Congratulations on the blood pressure readings. Yes, that's a great non-scale victory. It's a testament to this. YouTubers are not doctors. Yes, you're right, Darian. Please check with your medical team who knows your medical issues. That is so true because, you know, oftentimes we just want to try stuff because our best friend doing it, you know, or our sister doing it. You can't do that. You have to go to your doctor and see what your doctor says about your health, what your blood work, you know, looks like. I love my black female PCP. She's a sweetheart and fights for your boy. That's awesome. The most important thing is nutrition in our older years. Protein and fiber and omega-3s are suggested by Dr. Marie Claire Hoover, the best-selling menopause specialist doctor. Okay. Very true, Darian. That's the best advice. Yeah, we got to seek advice from our doctor. You know, YouTube, all of us content creators on here, we're not doctors, you know. We're just here sharing our journey. Well, at least I am. That's why my channel looks totally different from some of the other channels you guys may be used to. I don't be on there with PowerPoints and all this stuff, teaching y'all stuff that y'all can Google on your own or y'all can go get from y'all doctor. No, I share my journey. And I like for others, you know, in the community to share their journey as well. Because I never want people to think that I'm pushing, you know, something off on them. No, I'm just letting you know this is what works for me, you know, and you can take whatever, you know, I'm doing and say, hey, you know, let me try this or let me try that. Like Miss Linda, her husband did the 7-day liquid fast. Years ago, I tried to do something similar like that, but in my mind, it wasn't a fast, you know, and because I didn't have the knowledge of micros and nutrition like I have now, I was at work finna pass out. My mouth had got real watery and I had got jittery, like I needed some salt. I was craving salt for some reason. The girl like, no, you need to eat. And she gave me some little bar or something. It wasn't a protein bar, it was like a granola bar thing. And I started eating that. And as soon as I started eating, it's like the waterness just went away that was in my mouth. She was like, girl, your sugar level is dropping. That's what that is. You around here drinking on them shakes. I never forget, I had went to this weight loss clinic place. They were doing they had all these weight loss specials. And I was a single parent at the time, and I couldn't afford the program that they was offering. She said, but we do sell these shakes if you want to just buy some and try. And I said, okay, well, I'll do that. So I brought some of the shakes, and I caught myself saying, well, I'm just going to drink some shakes, and I'm not going to eat anything. And I was round about to pass out. Who knows? I don't even know what the protein was, what the sugar level was. I don't know any of that, what was in that. Did not know. And that's one of the reasons when I did this 2-day liquid fast, I made sure I drank my protein, make sure I had a good source of protein in my body. And I made sure I drank a coconut water. Why? Because that coconut water was going to give me a little bit extra magnesium, potassium, all the good nutrients that your body need to keep you from dehydrating. And it was going to give me some carbs. Okay. What I was not putting in my body years ago when I caught myself trying to do a liquid fast. I guess that's what I was doing, So it's like now I know better, And so that's why I didn't want to jump into the 7-day like Miss Linda, her husband did. I said, let me just do 2 days, introduce it to my body. And that's another thing, you guys, you can't just always jump into stuff. But the good thing about it, Miss Linda has done those fasts before, but never a 7-day. So her body was kind of already used to it. And then her husband, he had her right there with all the knowledge and everything that he needed to guide him the right, direction. So that was very safe, how that went for him, to have her there. But as for me, I was like, we're just going to do 2 days. Now, I did say when Miss Linda and Michael do it again next month, I'm going to join them. I didn't say 7 days, but I am going to try to surpass my 2 days. I may do 2 days and then do a day of eating and then go back, do 2 more days and then a day of eating. I don't know yet. I've been thinking about how I'm going to do it. Or I may just do 3 straight days and then do a day or 2 days of eating and then go into 3 more days. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to be strategic with this thing. I don't know. There are several people who said they were going to join. I know Harjarine was one of the ones who said she was going to join, one of the content creators. I'm not sure what other content creators said they was going to join. But yeah, I'm interested to see what everyone else is going to do. Right, Derek. Even too much protein is not good for people with chronic kidney disease. You're right. Collagen, not collagen, I'm sorry. Creatine is not good for a lot of diabetics and people with CKD too, from what I was told. If I were a YouTuber, I would have PowerPoint and graphs because I like to be fact-based and debunk so many bias that creep into our community. Yeah, that's true too, but I don't do it, Darian, because I'm not, let's just say this. If I had some type of credential behind my name, then I would do it. But until I get to that point to where I have a credential behind my name and I don't want to put anything out there because there's so many things that can go wrong legally with this kind of stuff too, unless you have a disclaimer on it, I guess. And then I wouldn't want to be pushing something out and then people trying it. Now they want to be like, oh, it's one on here and she advised that. And no, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. Now, if I was like Dr. Dan or Dr. Gupta or Dr. G, some of those doctors on here, Dr. Diamond, some of those doctors I like to watch on here, then yeah, I can see them. And I don't even see them on here with PowerPoints. I can see them, being on here, with that type of stuff, but I'm not, no. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No. And I don't even enjoy those type of videos when I can just Google and get that stuff myself. But to each his own. Everybody is different. She don't want calorie counting. It's not necessary. It's fiber, protein, and omega-3s. I love that she fights to let ladies know they ain't crazy. Menopause is real and can be helped in different ways. She don't want calorie counting. Calorie counting is not necessary. And see, that's another thing too, that is people's opinion. Because I think calorie count is necessary for me. Calorie counting has been my secret to losing weight. So it's really based on everybody's individual journey. It's just like, I share this all the time, you guys. We call it buffets here in Florida. I know up north, they call it smorgasbords. It's just like when you go to a buffet. Everything on that buffet is not going to be your choice of food. Or you might not even have a craving for a specific thing that's on a buffet. When you go to the buffet, you have your plate and you pick and choose what you want off that buffet or that smorgasbord. And you get the amount that you want of serving off that buffet or that smorgasbord. And then you take it back to your table and you sit down and you eat, right? Once you taste it, if it's something you like, you continue to eat. If it's something you don't like, you be like, nah, I'm not going to eat that. Like I did with that bone broth. Oh my goodness, this week. That's what you do. It's the same thing as a weight loss journey. It's going to be things that we're going to try. We're going to love it and we're going to continue to buy it. It's going to be some stuff we just don't care for. And it's going to sit in the cupboards until one day we pick it up and we're going to see it's expired and we're going to throw it away. That's what I do. But everything on a weight loss journey is just not for a healthy lifestyle journey. It's just not for everybody. You just got to pick and choose what you like. Hey, Tina. We actually live right now, Tina. I'm still live, honey, so you ain't on a replay unless you at the beginning of it. But if you hear me calling your name, we live. We live right now. I know Tina personally, you guys. I actually know her. Thanks for joining us. Is Darian? Yes, there were a few medical articles about too much protein that come out early this week, saying with creatine, people need to be careful with that. Yes, thanks for stopping, Tina. Make sure you hit the like button. Yes. Every human needs to feel seen and heard by their care team. If they won't listen, then find a new team member that will. Oh, I agree with that, Mia. I have certain ones that do better in different areas than others. I'm down to a few days, thanks to Miss Linda. Awesome. Okay, Mia, thanks for the support. Yes, Miss Linda, you inspire me, and I want to try it. Awesome. To lose weight as an older person in menopause, not a weight loss lifestyle change. You are all inspiring me, and Michael, he is amazed at the support from the wonderful community, strangers coming together to cheer each other on and add quality support to their journey. Yes, I love it. My calorie count, because I can't control my amount, I need a stopping point. That lady says nutrition means more than calorie. It's all about. I understand what you're saying. I just thought I'd highlight that meal because I was having a conversation with Tamika yesterday evening when I was coming home from work. And I was telling her that someone had mentioned in the live when Miss Linda was up talking. I didn't want to interrupt Miss Linda. And I had their question up for a long time and finally just say, don't even bother to address it. Because the live was so good, I didn't want to come behind all that Miss Linda said. But basically what I was saying was that someone made a comment saying they didn't want to try the liquid fast because they want to eat so they can get in all their calories. They want to make sure they can't afford not to get in all their calories. And I said, Tamika, the funny thing about it is that I was getting in the same amount of calories and protein as I was when I was eating whole food. So I'm just going to go back. I did that fast on Monday and Tuesday. On Monday, I got in 940 calories, 114 protein, 61 carbs, 24 fiber, 18 fat. There are days that I would eat over 1,500 calories of food and won't even get in 114 grams of protein. On Tuesday, I had 1,190 calories. I had 90 protein, 109 carbs, 23 fiber. So, and I had 35 fat. So the point I'm making is that just because you are on a liquid fast, it doesn't mean that you're not giving your body the proper nutrients that it needs. I made sure that I was going to hit my goals that my doctor set for me those 2 days. I made sure I was going to supersede my 80 minimum that my doctor set for me. Only thing I missed was the fiber. I missed the fiber by 1. I take that back. On the tracker, it shows I missed by 1 gram of fiber one day and 2 grams second day, but really I didn't because I added benefiber to several of my drinks. So I superseded my fiber. I don't track my benefiber. That's the only thing. My dietitian told me not to track when I add Metamucil or benefiber. So actually I did. I superseded my goals. And I felt so much better. I didn't feel bloated, stuffed, miserable, any of that. Darian says the buffet metaphor is so amazing. There are so many choices out here. Find your people. That's right, Darian. You know, find what works for you. And what I like about the fast, I highlighted this. Not with you all, but I'm gonna say it now. Although this wasn't a spiritual fast, it's like God was showing me things and revealing things to me them last 2 days while I was on my fast. It's like I was going through this, this little battle in my mind about relationships with certain people and just different things, And it's just weird. I was like, this wasn't even a spiritual fast. But yet, God was showing me so many different things and dealing with me with so many different things. It's just kind of weird. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that right now. I love this community too. I love all of you guys, Mia. Hey, Bellflower. That was me. I said it. I knew it was you. I don't want to say no name, Bellflower. I knew it was you. I had you up on the screen for a long time. Matter of fact, when I was talking to Tamika, I told her it was you. I said, Tamika, I think her real name is Nicole. Her name is Nicole, right? She's like, yeah, that's her. Her name is Nicole. Hey, low carb queen. I got to catch you on your replay because I know you go live every Saturday morning. Low carb queen saying, hey. Darren say random. One of the things I learned at the Obesity Action Coalition is overeating does not cause obesity. Obesity causes overeating. Wow. I like that. I like that, Darren. See, I wish we had something like that here in Florida. Do they have like a website, Darren, that we can go to learn more about them? You look so radiant this morning. Well, thank you. Yes, ma'am. You can get your calories before y'all are doing liquids, not clear liquid. There's a difference. I think people assume the type of liquid fast that was happening. Well, I know I get a lot of liquid calories myself because I like my clear. Yeah, Mia, because you and Miss Linda, y'all were the two that was talking to me about clear protein and shared the 2 types that y'all drink and stuff. And I love it. I get even introduced to my daughter. I gave her some. I took some to work one day and shared it with 2 of my coworkers. I took my little frother in there and let them blend it up and everything so they can try it. Darian, I can see that the obesity causes overeating because of what is happening with insulin and glucose. Me too, Mia. I love clear protein. Yes, she does. I'm sure Miss Linda would agree. There are so many different types of liquid fast. You have to decide what will work for you. Miss Linda made some amazing choices. And that was the thing. Watching some of the drinks that Miss Linda was making, I was like, oh my goodness, this thing's interesting. Yeah, I can do this. Because I'm telling you, that liquid thing that I caught myself doing them 3 or 4 days, it was nothing like the drinks Miss Linda was making. Nothing. Those drinks looked good. Yes, they looked good. And she was putting her little, especially when she made that one and she made that little glaze that she put on the top. I said, oh, that looked good. Mia says, my green powders provide a lot of fiber and take a vegetable digestive enzyme supplement in pill form because I fight constipation on my addiction medication and Zepbound medication. Thanks for sharing that, Mia. These things come only by fasting Yes. Fasting and praying. Yes. Bellflower, she's saying good morning to you. It's going to be, in Orlando next year. Oh, Darium, send me the information. I'm right here about Orlando. I would love to go to that. Yes, I did a liquid cleanse for 30 days. I know what it's like, and I know how much physical and mental clarity that comes with that. That's what was happening with me, Bellflower. It was like my mind was just, it had me dealing with a lot of things, a lot of things. And some of the stuff I shared it with she is Tamika, because we share a lot. We talk a lot. We text a lot. And I was sharing some of the things that, I was sharing some of my thoughts. And then she was coming back with, is your mind telling you need to do this and do that? I love that girl, y'all. Yes. Okay, good. I'm going to check them out, Darium. Thanks. I know that now. I only eat one meal a day, most days, sometimes two, because I still have liquids. So that was my reason for saying it. I'm in a different phase. My tail needs to chew as much as I can. I understand that. Everybody is different. It's just that I wanted to highlight that because some people really feel like that. Like, they have to. You understand it, Bellflower, but there are some people that's on, like you say, different phases. They may be at that phase where they feel like, I have to eat. If I don't eat, then I'm gonna binge, or if I don't eat, I'm gonna be hungry, and they won't even try other things. And sometimes, to be honest with you, we need to give our digestive system a break. We do, we really do, because we eat so much processed foods and so much stuff. We really do. And then somebody just said, "Look like I'm glowing on here." My skin might be glowing because I probably detoxed myself from all the bad stuff I had in my body, from eating processed foods and stuff like that. Hey, Traveling T, yes, I'm definitely gonna go. I'm gonna look into it and see if I'm available. Rather, let's say that, to go. Fasting is spiritual. Period. That's what my husband said. Low carb queen. He said just because you wasn't, constantly praying all day and everything, he was like, it's still a spiritual thing. Yes, when I tell you God was really opening up, I was on your live, the day after, listening to you, and all the stuff you were saying. You didn't know what was on my mind and, what I had been thinking about. I had been really considering, my YouTube channel, and stuff like that. And when you open up on your live, not even knowing, because I had not spoken to anybody, I had not even said anything to She is Tamika at that time, nor my husband, what I had been thinking about, as far as my channel and how people perceive me and stuff like that. And when you came out with a low carb queen, I was like, wow, that's what I was telling you. Thank you for that. And I'm glad you understand me, for saying that. Twan, appears to be tough. Some stuff she say comes off tough, but she has a good heart and it's tough love. And I was like, wow. Because that's what I had been really praying, to God. But I was like, God, am I really just too straightforward? I mean, I don't want to run people. I would make people think I'm just this mean person. I want people to have, seriously, I was really thinking that people is thinking that, wow, because she don't lost over 100 pounds, she thinks she's this big shot. She knows it all. And that's what I guess the devil had, the enemy, the adversary had playing in my mind, had me, second guessing myself. And then that was Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, I go live, not knowing that Linda and her husband was going to come up. And Linda broke me down because she started saying, Twan, I don't think you know who you are to this community. I don't think you really know. And when she said, I was just like, oh my God, because that's what I had been praying about. God, you said this is my ministry. Then what do I really need to be doing? Do I really need to change who I am? That's what I had been praying, and asking God. And when Miss Linda came on there and said that, I was just like, that's why I was fighting during Twan, you rewrote the man's song. And also my holding back the tears. I was really fighting those tears. I didn't want to break down in front of y'all like that on there. Because I was just like, oh my God, these two ladies back to back. I was just like, oh my God. Wednesday was Miss Kim on Low Carb Queen, giving it to me, confirmation from the Lord. Thursday was Linda's journey. Miss Linda, giving it to me, confirmation from the Lord. Got to work yesterday, Friday. The young lady who I am mentoring on my job. I go on my break, come back. She done been up to the canteen and brought me this cute velvet luxury. That's what it says, velvet luxury leopard robe. I made a short and posted it. And I was like, where did this come from? Who brought this? She was sitting down eating, she didn't put no name on anything. Where did this come from? Then all of a sudden I hear her talking and she was like, well, I just thought you would like it. She said, and guess what? It was the only one left. And I said, this is just for Shatwania because she loves some leopard. And I was like, oh my goodness. So, that I gave her a hug and everything. And she was like, seriously, I just want you to know that this has nothing to do with you being my mentor, and you mentoring me and, all this and that. She said, this has nothing to do with work related. She was like, I see you. And I've been really praying. She told me she had been praying for me because she said, God has placed me in her life. And I see her for who she really is. And she was like, some of the things that you've said to me and you've helped me is coming from a more spiritual place than just a work relationship. And she was telling me that God showed her that I picked her up for where she was dropped. Why that girl started breaking down. I was like, please don't do this. I had to walk away from her. I had to walk off from her because I didn't want to break down like that ever. I say, please don't do this. And I turned and walked off from her because she broke down. And I just walked off. I said, we're not going to do this. And I just walked off like this. I was like, oh my God. And then I started sharing with her Miss Kim from Low Carb Queen and Miss Linda from Linda's Journey. I was like, and now here go you. And she was like, yeah, and she was just pouring out to me. And she was like, God showed her that this is my ministry to mentor people and to help people, And I don't know if I've shared all of the details with all of you guys, but I mentored for 10 years. And let me tell you what's funny. Today's Saturday. I opened up my Facebook this morning. No lie. I can screenshot it and send it to you guys. Oh my God, she done sent me back 2 more messages. I got 2 more messages from her. One of my mentees that I mentored like years ago, I think she was my second mentee, in my first year of mentoring. I used to mentor girls who were pregnant or either had babies. And the first objective for these girls was to prevent pregnancy again while in high school or in school, because some of these kids were in junior high school, not just high school, and to graduate to get a high school diploma or GED. Well, this girl, she successfully graduated. I got pictures with her and everything. I might even ask her, can I share her story and stuff on YouTube? And oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. And me and her, we follow each other on social media and stuff. And she reached out to me and I read the message this morning and I responded back to her. So I responded back to her this morning at 7:11 this morning. And she sent me 2 more messages at 7:48. And I'm just not looking. I'll respond back to her later. And I'm like, wow, here's my mentee from my past sending me messages, asking me, stuff. So I got to get back with her. But I was like, yeah, I say, I mentored for 10 years straight. I'm just having this conversation with this girl yesterday. And then here it is the next day, my mentee hitting me up in my inbox. I stopped mentoring to start my weight loss journey. I shared that before, but I don't know if you guys were present in that video and watched it. I gave up mentoring so that I can start my weight loss journey because I felt like it was appropriate time for me to halt that. I had just reached my 10 years. 10 years of 2023, February 2023, made 10 years of mentoring. February of 2023 is when I started my weight loss journey. I stopped so I can do my journey. I think February 11th was my last, made my 10 years. So February 23rd, I started my weight loss journey. Hold on, let me plug up my laptop. I see my low battery coming on. Ah, ah. There we go. So yeah, you guys, I used to mentor, and I stopped mentoring because I felt like I needed to focus on me. I did it 10 years in a row. I had several teens that ended up graduating, got married. You know, they live in really good, successful lives. I started mentoring because I was a teenage pregnant student myself. I had my oldest daughter my senior year of high school. When I walked across the stage with my diploma, the first thing I did was grab my 6-month-old baby. It was like, we did it, yay! Because during that time, we were told, you're never going to get a high school diploma. You're never going to graduate on time. I graduated on time, superseded the amount of credits that I needed to graduate. I had friends, best friends that wasn't even pregnant, didn't even have a child, had to go to night school just to graduate, just so they could graduate on time. But not me, not the one that the American government says I'll never get a high school diploma. Yes. So I made it my business that when I found out about this program called Woman to Woman, that I was going to be a mentor, and I did it for 10 years straight. 10 straight years. So I put it on hold so that I can focus on myself. I was like, listen, my kids are grown now. You know, I need to stop this mentoring because I need to just focus on me and put me first. And that's what I decided to do. So I think I'm at the point now, you guys, where I may need to go back to mentoring. I don't know. That's amazing. Spreading the knowledge of eating healthy. You know, that's my game. Yes, yes, yes. You always sharing what you find. I love it, Mia. Yes, phases of this journey. Drum roll, 10 grams of protein, 3 mini donuts that taste better than regular donuts, and refrigerated section at Kroger. Oh, you have to share that, Mia. Good morning, all. Sorry I'm so late. Oh, you're fine. It's your Weight Matters National Conference, July 22nd, 23rd to 25th. Okay, yes. I'm going to have to go to that. Oh, yes, Swan, you can definitely get all the nutrients. Even the whites of your eyes and nails become clear. Aches and pains disappear. Oh, wow. I'm late to the party. Hey, hey, hey. I got somebody special here, Joe. I'm still talking about mentoring and stuff, y'all. Kayani, come here. I want you to say hello to someone. Come here, Kai. I gotta get my setup out. Let's go to the screen. Say hello. Say hello, Miss Joe.
Miss Joe.
Say it to the screen. You remember Miss Joe? You remember who Miss Joe is?
The girl who said happy birthday.
Say it loud so she can hear you.
The girl who said happy birthday to me.
The lady. She's not just a girl. She's a lady. Yes. Miss Joe is the lady who said happy birthday to you. You remember that. Miss Joe is on here. I wanted her to see you. And you said happy birthday back to her and her niece, remember? She says she's late to the party.
What, we're going to a party?
No, she talked about my live stream, me being on here as a party. We ain't going to no party. She's calling this a party. Everybody's saying hey to Joe. Confirmation comes right. Yep.
I watched a video last night.
Which video? What was going on in the video? You watched my video or her video? You watched her video? Oh, so you remember her, what she looked like? She said she watched your video last night, Joe. What was she talking about on the video?
She's a forehead. She had to do forehead.
She said what now? She said, hey, what? You remember what she was talking about? She said my name. Yes, and Felicia Marie. Yep, she started it off.
Wow.
Low Carb Queen says, "Oh wow." Not to mention the lady who brought you the Smoothie King. Oh yes, Darian, I forgot that. How can I forget that? How can I forget the Smoothie King? It's so funny because that was Tuesday, my last day of being on the liquid fast. That's the day I brought the bone broth to work. And I was going to have a bone broth for lunch. Not knowing when I got there, one of my coworkers went to Smoothie King before she came to work. And she brought her Smoothie King Coke pina colada, cocoa colada bowl. And she got me a pumpkin smoothie. I was so shocked. God know what he be doing, Darian, because God knew that bone broth was going to be an epic fail. And he knew that if he didn't have something there for me, I probably was going to end up going to that canteen at the VA or going down the hall to that Spanish restaurant and give me some pork and rice. God always got a ram in a bush. God always got a ram in a bush. Thank you, Dario. Yes, ma'am. To God be the glory. Oh my goodness, Dario, I'm glad you mentioned that. See, we all need you here doing your thing, Twan. And I need y'all. I need y'all just as much as y'all need me. Twan, don't let the devil steal your joy. You have to put in the word. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm getting out of bed. I promise I'm gonna get showered and put on my sunray yellow earrings. I gotta get me some of them earrings. I'm so happy to hear Kim Low Park Queen get a shout out with Linda's Journey. You two have so much beautiful soul. Yes, they do. They do. They do. And then remember Felicia Marie. Yep. Yep, Felicia. Joe, give Miss Mary some cat treats from Todd and little lady. Little lady killed the mouse last night. Oh, and walking tall and proud today. Oh my goodness. Twan, Psalms 4 and 6. There are so many who say, who will show us any good. Lord, lift up the light of your countenance upon us. You are walking in this. Hallelujah. So do you, Joe, sleep and slim down's journey? You definitely have a coach's anointing. I can see it. Game recognizes game. Darian, I'm gonna say this. I've shared this with two people, and I brushed on it with one. I didn't go into detail. They asked me some things, and I quick, fast talked them. But she's Tamika. I actually shared this with her just recently. That's my next challenge, Darian. To get my coach's certificate, license, whatever it is. So when I get to that point, then I feel like I can do some PowerPoints, Darian. But I was told I'm ready for it. But for some reason, I'm telling myself, no, wait till you get to your goal, then do it. Because for some reason, I feel like I think people will receive me better once they see I'm already at that goal. And somebody was like, no, Twan, you need to just go ahead and do it now. You are already there. You don't have to wait till you get to that goal. You are already going into it. People see it already. So, yeah. Thank you, Darian, confirmation. Confirmation. Thank you, Lord. Confirmation. Confirmation. Again, confirmation. And y'all, I'm putting this down on another paper towel. I'm not just putting this on my counter. So I think I'm wiping my nose and putting a dirty tissue on the counter. You're a true ray of light, trace of Twan's life, everyone, giving you your flowers. You too, Joe. You too. I tell you, have me laugh. I love to hear you laugh. You have me cracking up laughing. I just can't sing with you while I'm at work. Mia says, I have a mentor myself from rehab. She is a woman of God, also a valuable part of life and recovery. Oh, that's a blessing. That is a blessing, Mia. Little lady showing she can also be a little assassin as well, Mia. Oh, Mia, that's your cat name, little lady. Okay. Hey there, Joe. I thank God for her love and that she takes to be there for me. That's so good, Mia. I know that feels really good to have. You stop mentoring to focus on your health, but dang, that anointing doesn't turn off all the time. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Darian. Support from other community. I sleep well. Me and my Colin be talking all night long, but we got it. Darian, I didn't know you had sleep apnea. And so you call yours Colin too, or you just call it Colin because Joe? Okay, I'm listening in the background as I jump in the bathroom. I love your animal print t-shirt traces. Thank you. Shein. It's a short set. I got on some little orange shorts. And the shorts have the love on it too, with all the different animal prints. The lady is all about patrolling her house. Look at Twan. Challenge me. Graduate with baby in arms. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Princess Kai. Kai. Miss Joe says, Princess Kai, I'm giddy with excitement. She's happy to see you. Yes, she did the darn thing. Nobody gonna stop Miss Twan. Hey. Ain't no stopping me now. No stopping. No one does it better. Hello, Princess Kai. Your hair looks beautiful today.
Thank you.
She said, thank you, Miss Joe. She can call me a girl. It makes me feel young. She said you call her a girl, it makes her feel young. Yes, Princess has those beautiful beads today. I saw Princess Kai on a hula hoop with her mom. She taught Tracy Twan's life all that she knows. I need to buy her another one and have her at the house, and she took that one home. I had Miss Mary feeding her cat treats, Princess Kai. I'm gonna make you the most beautiful knitted postcard and show it on my next weekly update. Oh, you gonna make Kai a postcard? So sweet. Do I need to send you a picture? Oh my goodness, she's gonna make you a postcard, Kai, of yourself. It's gonna be so cute. I'm gonna show it to you. It's something that you can mail in the mail, and it has your picture on it. She's gonna knit it out of yarn. Blessings, y'all. Gotta go. See you later. Joe worked third, so sleep all house nap. Oh yeah, that's right. You do work at night, Mia. Oh, thanks for reminding me, Mia. This is a message for all content creators and people on this journey. You are not for everyone. Everyone is not for you. That's okay. It's not a bad thing to be you. That's true, Darian. You know, that's true. But sometimes I think we get in our own way, you know. That's true. This we need people like y'all on here to reassure us, you know, be who you are. You know, this is who God made you, you know. I love your message to all of us, is Darian. Yeah, we need people like that, you know, rooting us on and encouraging us. You know what's funny? We say we wait until we get there to start, but we already doing it. It spill out from your overflow. That's true, Darian. I mean, that's true. That's what I was told. Colin is such a giving soul, isn't he, Darian? Holding us close, making us feel safe. Oh, I just call it Colin because of Joe. I've had severe obstructive sleep apnea since 2010. Oh, I didn't know that. I was tested for it years back, but I didn't have it. Vacation City concert, 3 p.m. Okay. Send me a photo on Instagram, but I'm turning her into a sassy princess. Hey, that's going to be beautiful. Yes, I'll send you one on Instagram. I'll send you a picture of her on Instagram. Well, listen, it's over 11. It's past 11 o'clock. I've been on here 2.5 hours. Oh, wow. So for those of you who was late to the party, this is a KEURIG machine. It is called Brew+Chill, and it's new. ChatGPT suggested this to me. And so I didn't know that when you first turn it on, you have to wait 6 hours. The first time only, before you actually make chill coffee. Because you don't even have to put ice in it when you make it. So I didn't know that, but everybody got a chance to see me set it up. It has a tank on the back that you fill up, and it has the little emoji picture thing frozen, whatever, freezer cool. You fill this up with water, and once you fill it up, it automatically turns the fan on. And right now the fan is not on, so maybe the water is cold enough. I don't know. But anyway, so I have to wait 6 hours. It's been 2.5 now. So everybody got a chance to see me actually make hot coffee. And then I added ice to it. Well, Profi. I keep saying Profi. Protein coffee. So this is my breakfast. So I grabbed a little late lunch. Who's on Instagram that I don't follow? Hey, I'm late to the party. You late too, Miss Toy? Hey there, Miss Toy. Follow me, Darian. Yep, Joe's on Instagram. Joe, I downloaded I keep saying WhatsApp app. The WhatsApp. So I gotta figure out how to use it. Matter of fact, my friend who I'm going to meet, she's Jamaican. So she uses it all the time to communicate with her family in Jamaica. So I'm going to have her to give me a quick tutorial while I'm over there with her. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. And I'm definitely going to do a part 2 so we can make some coffee. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to pick up some decaf too today while I'm at the store. And we're going to do a part 2 so you guys can see how this thing turns out. If it's a yes or no for me. With that being said, I'm getting ready to go. Princess Kai, you want to say goodbye to the people? Or see you later? It's never a goodbye, but see you later. Especially to Miss Joe. Miss Joe is going to make you a cute little postcard.
Bye.
Don't say bye. Say see you later.
See you later.
Say so I can hear you talking so low.
See you later, you guys. Bye.
You still say bye. All right, baby. See you later. Go in there and put on what you're going to put on. Take your clothes off and put on something else. We're ready to go.
Who we going?
We're going to Lakeland.
What?
We're going to Lakeland.
What's that?
Wait, Auntie Mona, Uncle TJ, all them over that way. We're going over there.
You want to take a long drive?
Yeah.
I'll bring you the iPad.
Well, you better get the charge. Well, I got my car charger too. All right, you guys. Adios. See you guys later. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out and chilling with your girl. There's 23 people still on here. Make sure you guys like the video on the way out. And thank you guys so very much. Listen, I got to get one of those cute little spills like Lil Carp Queen has. I love to hear her at the end when she in her videos. She has this little cute little spiel that she always say. I got to get me something like that. Some kind of little jingle going on. All right, you guys. I love you guys. Have a God bless day.
Say what? She watches it.
Huh?
So is this